the sound of drone, it's in the background of our life. This is what happened during the war. 24 hours, the sound in your head, you cannot take a rest from it. During the war, when we started the idea to have a live stream, we are not asking for achieve anything. We are just searched for any channel, for any way to the world, to make them try to understand what Gaza people living in.
What is distinct about the 2014 conflict in Gaza is that most testimony is now not something that is happening after the fact, but on the spot, real-time record of what is happening. Palestinians taking photographs or videos of what happens next to them and uploading that online. My name is Eyal Weizman. I'm an architect originally from Israel, and I'm the founder of Forensic Architecture. August 1st, 2014 is the day when most Palestinian casualties were sustained. Upwards of 120 civilians died during that day. What we showed generally is complete indistinct fire on civilian buildings, on roadways, on a hospital, on families going along the way. We are trying to understand what is the logic of what happened during that day, how things unfolded, where people died, why did they die, why things were attacked. Forensic architecture is a technique that we developed in response to the fact that most civilian conflicts now take place in cities. When violence takes place in cities, people die in buildings, and buildings become evidence. So architecture is a great medium to show you the relation between evidence A located here, B there, C there, photograph, a video, and you don't have one image that would show you that that particular situation was a war crime. What you need is to compose a sequence. You need to build a narrative. You need to know what has happened. And you can compose that relation between images in the architectural model. You wouldn't understand the sequence and space they're part of without an architectural model that locates them both in space and in time. So we had to look at various physical clocks. Physical clocks are analog indicators of time. And one of the best one for us was the smoke plumes. Now, a smoke cloud is a kind of an elastic entity. It continuously changes its shape. So it has a unique shape at any given moment. When you see the same shape of a cloud in 3, 4, 10 different images, you know that they've been taken at the same time. You need something that anchors the space of the battle effectively. And what you do is that you use the smoke plumes as orientation points and as hinges around which you are actually navigating. We can also show the type of ammunition that they were using.
Well, we only talk about JDAM much further on when we actually go into identifying the bombs.
Do I say MK84 GBU 31?
Yes.
Okay.
We caught still frames within videos that can show you the bomb split seconds before it hits the target. We could actually measure them in mid-fall and determine that they are 1-ton bomb. This is the biggest bomb that the Israeli Air Force is using, and they're using it in densely built neighborhoods. All the location of where 1-ton bomb fell is exactly what's material for the ICC. Even in the UN report, the headline of the UN report is "You don't throw a 1-ton bomb in a residential area." So all those are potentially violation of the laws of war.
Okay.
I think that the reason that Palestinians are recording so much during that day is that they realize that there is an initiative to use the evidence that they've gathered in Gaza in international forums such as the ICC. So the collection of evidence becomes a political project. It becomes a common project. It's become a project that is undertaken by Palestinian NGO, by civilians, by political parties there, that could all agree on one thing, that kind of carnage that happens in Gaza needs to have accountability, and that accountability is only going to come from international process.